And after that abrupt thing, we're back.
I am not abrupt. I'm the head ninja. And I decide it's
Yeah,
not abrupt.
yeah, you're head ninja for now. The coal.
Yeah, I changed my costume. This is what you look like now.
Oh.
So yeah, you kind of miss him turning blue, but you at least get to see it later. See, another Life of the Gods.
They love you being life of the gods.
Oh, I take it back. I do pick up one more golden scarab.
Yay. I love golden scarabs. I know you.
Yeah, I think I find like a grand total of 47 out of 50.
Not bad. Slice and dice. Slice and dice.
Ninja Gaiden just does fights or battle systems right. In Warriors Orochi or Dynasty Warriors or Samurai Warriors style games, you're just fighting hordes of endless enemies. You do that here, but at least here it feels like you're fighting something. You have to act it. What?
Yeah, I love it in Warriors Orochi and just one place. Oh, that wasn't very hard.
I can understand you killing things in one hit, but what I don't understand is them just standing there letting you hit them.
But then again, Dynasty Warriors 4 was Lubu. That's a hell of a fight.
Lubu in Warriors Orochi 3 is really annoying to fight in survival.
Just imagine going back to Dynasty Warriors 4 and fight Lubu. That's a fun fight right there.
But yeah, the way they handle fights here is like, you have to actively control your surroundings. Oh look, more ghost fish.
You can't live without ghost fish.
And they put it right at the entrance of your shortcut back into this place.
Of course they do. Because they're ghost fish.
I mean, they couldn't have put that a little bit forward so you didn't run into them as soon as you entered the area.
No.
I decided to not be so picky with my ninpo here since I could just restore it by going to the Xbox machine. Under normal circumstances, that's what I'd be worrying about.
Right.
Now, you recognize this area, but that dead ninja wasn't there earlier.
So,
yeah, this is Dai, the very last black spider ninja. The ninja again who found out about the tea mentioned Dai was here. However, it really feels like this all was done in one night once you left for Tehran, but these journal entries suggest otherwise. One of these days, I need to just go through all those diary entries and just put them together, and just side by side in chronological order, just to see what they were all doing. The ones who lived longer might have diary entries that are close to the dates of others. I like how Han doesn't even flip that some blue guy just walked into his bar.
You don't care.
Wow, this is embarrassing.
Bart,
I know I realized it later in the video, but it just dawned on me that the whole reason why I entered the bar before going to heal was to give the guy the scarabs.
Right.
But after I heal, I realized, wait a minute, I didn't give him the scarabs. Oh, wait, I called him Han, that's Muramasa. I don't know how I mixed up the two. What?
I heard good things about that game, Muramasa and the Beam play.
It's a game.
Never got to try it, though.
Yeah, I'm more familiar with Muramasa the Sword. In the Mega Man Battle Network series, for instance, like, it does literally the amount of damage you've already taken out of your maximum. So if you're at like a base 1000 HP, you could theoretically do 999 damage. Or 500 if it had a damage cap like it did in some games.
Gotcha.
I kind of did like a little speed up here because this would take forever.
Speed up.
This is another one of those things that ate up some time in the video. As you can see, I'm just jump cutting as I go through. And I kill it with my wooden paddle.
Yeah, wooden paddle.
But still. I'm glad I came here because it has the last item that I'll ever find. The last Lives of a Thousand Gods, I think. I hope there's more than just that one, but if there isn't, then, well, I'm glad I found it.
Yeah.
Because I'll take what HP I can get. In hard mode, it doesn't really matter so much because you keep taking HP and you need to constantly heal, but at least it's like an inch longer bar of HP, so I don't need to wait as long to heal.
Right.
Yeah, I think right about here is where I finally turn into Golden Scarabs. And he gives me a very useful item that I contemplate holding onto. Oh yeah, and I also need to replenish my items as well, because I spent most of my money on it. And as you can see, I hand off 2 of my scarabs. Yeah, I get 47. The Armlet of Fortune is something that would have been extremely useful back in that labyrinth.
Yeah.
What it does is, every red essence will now restore 2 Ninbo.
Okay.
That would have been useful a long time ago.
That would.
I'm surprised that I can make it up there consistently like that.
Okay.
But yeah, now I'm pretty much set. At this point in time, if I didn't have more stuff to do in the game, I could probably kill the final boss with what I had by chapter 7. Like, as long as you know what you're doing, by that time you should be able to kill them with no problems.
Makes sense.
You know, I really hate that pillar. I got stuck behind it. Hey, where'd the enemies go? They just vanish when I touch that door. Kind of weird that I'm bringing this up now, 15 chapters into the game, but still.
Yeah.
Hey Ryu, you don't need to take your sword out every time you roll.
Sure he does.
Ghost fish as soon as I enter the room.
Of course. You can't have a episode now without a ghost fish.
Yeah, I can't find the video, but I remember some guy complaining about this game because the end of the game was too hard.
Huh.
Like, his biggest complaint was he couldn't, like, he was out of healing items and he couldn't get down. I'm sure you can guess why.
Yeah, I have a good guess.
What will he discover at the
How
end
is
of
she
his
even
journey?
there?
Appeasement for his vengeful.
I don't know.
Hey, wait a minute, isn't that tower upside down?
Something else. The true battle is only
could be.
just beginning.
Oh yeah, there's a close-up on his face. Yeah, canonically, Ryu hasn't turned in, hasn't lost his mind like most people who turn into fiends, because he's very disciplined.
Huh.
It's a nice attention to detail, but it makes you wonder, like, doesn't that Wouldn't that theoretically make him the most dangerous ninja alive?
You would think so.
I mean, aside from Yaiba, I think Ryu's probably the only ninja who has died and come back to life.
Yeah.
I really hate this tower. I didn't think it wasn't bad in normal mode, but just something about it just rubs me the wrong way in hard mode. I wonder what that is.
I don't know.
Oh look, more ghost fish.
What's the
I
ghost fish?
decided to try fighting him off of the lunar. It worked surprisingly well for the first 8 kills. Oh yeah, Chase. That reminds me.
Yeah.
Do you know what made playing this even harder?
What?
You know how my control stick's left thumbstick is just all messed up?
Yep.
Like, by this point in the or by chapter 14, the thing had ripped almost entirely off, meaning that I was constantly repositioning my thumb.
Huh.
You know, like, just for the sake of... Oh yeah, this is what I didn't like about it. The enemies that they made you fight. I hate these imps because you can't guillotine through them. And the thing is, they made you fight these things. What makes you think they're not going to give you one of those stupid, Gigantor things that just never want to die? Because think about it now, in normal mode, they make you fight the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs aren't that bad. They're easy to kill. It may take a little while, but you can at least safely charge up an essence attack.
I love that weapon you're using. It's Dave.
Yeah, but before this playthrough, I never would have chosen the lunar as a weapon. It just wasn't my thing, you know. And like I said in one of the early chapters, I don't think the lunar was even a choice at all in the original Ninja Gaiden.
No, I don't think so.
Because I don't remember ever using it. And there's probably a reason for that. It's probably because it didn't even exist in the game.
Probably not.
Like in the instruction manual, I could see the nunchucks available as an upgrade option. I could see the lunar there. I was like, where did he get that stuff? And oh, more ghost fish.
Of course, more fucking gold. Ghost fish. God, I keep saying gold. They're not gold.
They give you 20 seconds to fight all of them. How many are there? 25, 28, 29. Yep, 29.
29.
Darn it, what was I going to say? What was I talking about before the ghost fish?
Ghost fish ruin everything.
No, what was I talking about before the ghost fish?
No, I know. I don't know. That's the problem right now. Ghost fish ruin everything.
Oh, about the lunar upgrades and everything.
Oh yeah, that's...
Yeah, in the Ninja Gaiden regular manual, well, like, it showed a bunch of things that wasn't even possible in Ninja Gaiden. They were all things possible for Ninja Gaiden Black. In fact, I'm pretty certain that's what it was. My question is, why was it there? On the other hand, I only have one guess. I can assume it was there because they just assumed you downloaded the Hurricane packs, which is basically Ninja Gaiden Black from the regular. You just download it from Xbox Live before the 360 came out. I just kicked him in the butt 3 times. You think he felt good from that?
Oh yeah, he loves it in the butt.
Now that's
Favorite
just
thing.
themes. Seriously, I hate these things. These things take freaking forever to kill. And they're not even the hardest, regular, non-boss enemy in the game. fact, I'm thankful enough to have not even encountered him at all in this playthrough. The hardest normal enemy in the game is a berserker. They come at you with Dabalaros. I'm sure you can imagine how difficult they are, just from that alone.
Yeah, I can imagine.
More ghost fish.
God, those things are really annoying.
Cause yeah, in this one video, this guy was complaining because like he couldn't leave the area to heal because these he was too low on HP and these ghost fish would kill him. He had no healing items and he had to fight his way back down.
These ghost fish have no life.
Oh, and I failed this because the ghost fish is all the way out there. I killed 26 and I wasn't going to leave until I got my score bonus. I was contemplating using an arrow, but I figured he's coming closer. He'll eventually die.
Alright.
There we go. I wasn't leaving without that score bonus. Another Life of the Gods.
You love getting a life of the gods.
Now, remember when I said I had a problem with them?
Yep.
My problem was that's the last one I ever found.
Really?
And look at the next time I go to the pause menu just to use an item. You'll see why I consider that a problem.
I guess.
But first, more ghost fish.
Jeez. Fucking ghost fish?
How many fish had to have died in order for that to have happened?
Apparently a lot. Those ghost fish love you.
Yeah, well, I don't love them.
I could tell.
And this is also probably my least favorite room in the tower. Because it combined the ungrabbable imp with these guys. Like, I could have taken the health, but I'd much rather just make sure he dies.
Yeah, that sounds
And lo and behold, another one spawns.
Of course.
And his butt's in the camera again. As you can see, I have 8 of those things. I only find one more Life of the Gods. You know what that means? It means for the rest of the game that I have not 8 out of 9 necessary Life of the Gods just to increase my health. So I'm stuck with this much HP from now to the end of the game. I have no idea where the last one is.
Oh gee.
Same with Ninpo, just one away.
Come back up. Okay.
Get off me. There we go, all the ghost fish are dead.
Goodbye, ghost fish. For now.
This is one of the few times where I was actually happy to see that I didn't have room to carry that. Oh look, more ghost fish!
Of course. So, the fish.
On the bright side, I gained an info, so there's that.
Yo, go see.
Yeah, what's taking me so long? There we go.
Oh, what is taking so long?
I think I used the Katashi through most of this. This is where I actually used that health stealing move for the first time, I think. Or I might have did that through grinding. It might have been here. If it is, you get to see it. But I love the art of the Inazuna. You never have to worry about missing. Double sword.
And you're gonna probably hear now, it's Stormy.
Oh yeah, see, I was doing that health steal move right here. See? Like, did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it's very small health, but as long as you don't get hit, you can heal.
Right.
And while you're doing it, you're mostly invincible. Mostly being, you stop being invincible once the attack's over. And that includes the exact frames. But you can't do the attack if your attack already killed the enemy.
Oh,
The lifesteal implies the enemy's alive and you're sucking their health away.
My servants return from the afterlife. Take care of this pure visit once and for all.
This may have been a gauntlet, but I didn't actually edit this one out. And the main reason for that is because it's more like a battle of waves. Waves that I might add are actually pretty short if you know what you're doing.
Makes sense. This will start like this.
The health still doesn't work on this guy either. It's gotta be a normal enemy. You know, just the... Oh, that's a cool attack.
That is pretty sweet. Holy shit.
Some people prefer the Katasu over the True Dragon Sword. And in some cases, I actually agree. Like, the Katasu has a better ultimate attack than the Dragon Sword. Both forms, I might add.
Right.
Like, the True Dragon Sword, the problem with its ultimate attack is you won't be hitting too many bosses with that attack. And that's just because you'll constantly be out of range when you're in the middle of the attack. This is one of the few bosses that you can actually hit it with, or hit them with it, because it's... Well, yeah, as you'll see here. He's basically tall enough for you to hit him. Although I do prefer to use this ultimate attack. It and that one attack does do a lot of damage.
That annoying bastard.
You know, there's one thing about mission mode that I don't like that that story mode does right.
What?
In mission mode, if the boss kills the enemy, they'll respawn because you're not the one who killed them. However, in story mode, if the boss kills them, they stay dead.
Gotcha.
I didn't even realize I was being grabbed until he hit me. I just thought the camera was screwing with me.
Well.
Yeah, that special attack works well on this boss. It's not the most damaging, but it works.
I guess you gotta do what you gotta do.
You're not as weak as I thought.
I don't know why he decided throwing enemies at me that I've already beaten before would actually take me down.
I'm not sure.
However, while I'm doing this, he's shooting fireballs at me.
Fight it out. God, I love fireballs.
As much as I like them as much as the next guy, just not when they're being sent my way.
Of course.
Ryu apparently doesn't care because he didn't even react to that.
I guess not.
And my dislike for this boss increases more and more.
Eat that some bitch.
There's a reason I hate this boss, and one of the reasons is I didn't even get to use all my ninpo on him. Honestly, I was being kind of stupid. I should have just hit him right then and there while my health was still low.
Really?
And he killed me here before I got to do anything. So I wasted a great devil elixir.
Man, that sucks. Gotta be careful with wasting that stuff.
On the bright side, though, it's here where I rediscover my newfound love for the double arrow.
Yeah, you really do like that weapon.
That was 3 quick hits right there. And there was a quick 4-hit combo right there. And all of them do a lot of damage. So I think it's probably the best weapon to use on this guy.
Makes sense. Is it storming where you're at?
It was earlier, I think. I'm downstairs, so I can't hear you. Well, actually, I wouldn't be able to hear it if I was upstairs because I'm wearing headphones.
Gotcha.
No, you let go of me. I'm not a chew toy.
You are a chew toy.
And he used up another one of those. As you can see, I don't like this boss. And I was stuck in my animation, so I couldn't just use my ninpo.
Right.
Honestly, I wish he would stop trying to hug me.
But it likes you. Can't be mad at it if I can do. He wants to be your friend.
And meet Marcus, the final boss of this area.
Hi, Marcus. How you doing?
What I want to know is, why does he have a normal name?
Yeah, don't get that.
Yeah, honestly, the double arrow is the second best weapon to use on Marcus. The absolute best is actually the Dark Dragon Blade, but you can't get that in the game.
Maybe Marcus is like a satanic name or something.
Yeah, the strategy I was using on Marcus in mission mode wasn't working quite so well here. So I decided to just beat the crap out of him. Of course, I lost my chance because that stupid enemy hit me right before I could combo him. And then there's always that move. I switched to the unlabored flawlessness because look how much damage I do in one hit to him.
Right.
Well, assuming I can hit him in the first place. Which I can't because of this stupid enemy.
Makes sense.
It does about as much as a double arrow on its own. And that's where I realized that the double arrow is probably the best weapon I have against him.
Yeah.
And that's because he does like a 5-hit combo. Maybe 6 if you press Y at the end. Like, there's 3 right there. And another 3 right there. And
I'm gonna guess that. I'm definitely gonna guess that Marcus maybe a Titanic name or something like that.
if you find out, let me know. I'm glad the art of the Azuna hurts him though.
Right.
Yeah, that grab hurts a lot. In fact, I hate bosses who have grab attacks that you can barely avoid, if at all.
Yeah.
Because you can't pause in the middle of them half the time to heal.
Right.
And the inability to do that usually means you're going to get KO'd.
Probably.
I would have tried the art of the, unlabored flawlessness again, if I didn't realize I only had 1 talisman of rebirth. Because trying that could have quite possibly gotten me killed. Ow, that had to hurt.
Oh.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, wait, I hit him in the crotch.
Nut shot.
100-pound sword hits him in the crotch. Ow.
He must have some either really hard balls or he has some great protection down there.
Well, it kind of killed him, so I don't think he's all that protected. Just saying.
Yeah, true. Let's scream like a little girl after that.
I wouldn't be screaming, period. I'd be dead. You don't get hit in the nuts with a 100-pound slicing sword and live.
Now, real talk though, this is pretty funny though. I was in band and I had to do a cymbal roll. Well, the hand, because I was using yarn mallets and stuff like that, but I mean, they still can hurt, stuff like that. And let's just say the yarn rolled off the cymbal and hit me in the area in a concert. That was fun.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Oh yeah.
Beep.
Here we go. But yeah, that was totally fun to do.
I had a lot of fun with this.
Oh, I know you did. Oh, public service announcement. Oh, those fucking ghost fish. Thank you.
Yeah, it took me 40 minutes to go back down there and grind and come back.
Oh my god. See, ghost fish are your friends.
And it took me 6 of those fire wheels to get past those things. I just happened to get lucky with red essence on the way back up.
Damn, damn, damn.
Yeah, I took off the fortune armlet because I would not see any more use of it, as there's no more enemies in the game to get essence from. That's the final stretch from here.
Makes sense.
In theory, I could actually just go back into my save file. I made a save file here before I continued because I thought I might have died. And it's a good thing I did too, because that means that if I really wanted to find the last devil spirit, I could. If I wanted to find the last life of the gods, I could. The only question is I have no idea where to look.
Oh boy.
It could be anywhere in the game at this point, and I really don't want to go back into the caverns. Okay, Ryu is falling face first. Holy crap, that's pixelated.
That's really pixelated.
But he lands on his back. How is that possible?
Video game logistics. Which clearly means it's bullshit, but we'll never understand it.
Oh look, it's clearing up. Both in-game and figuratively.
Oh.
Can you turn that off?
I had a phone call.
Never. Dark Dragon Blade.
I don't even know who it was. I don't know that number.
You know, this person's supposed to be like an evil emperor, so why is it a field of flowers?
I don't know.
Did I ask you how you felt about that impossible staircase yet? Like the one that there was nothing behind it, but when you look through the door, there's the staircase behind it. Oh yeah, because Ryu's a fiend, he has a different voice.
Huh.
Like this really demonic-like voice. But seriously, these cutscenes do not fit the game at all, in my opinion. But I have to say, it's certainly better than what they did in Sonic 06, where they just had the characters act out the scenes. They looked really lifeless.
Oh god, let's not talk about Sonic 06.
But he's blue.
Here we go.
Yeah, tutorials in a boss fight.
That's also good, and you only got 36 seconds to defeat him. That's...
I'm willing to bet you probably got the gender wrong based on the look of the Emperor.
Yeah, it looks like a girl, but I can tell it's a guy. He just has really awesome pets. Well, I don't think you're going to defeat him in 10 seconds.
There's no way I would do it in that short time. Honestly, Ryu's not even touching the Emperor yet. His attacks are doing damage. And I don't get how that happens. Like, that rock teleports to catch him.
I don't really get how the hell you're supposed to defeat him in 40 seconds.
I don't either. Attack and dodge at the same time.
Yeah.
Or maybe the ultimate ninpo is the fire wheels and you're just constantly doing damage from being nearby.
Maybe. There we go, that was a good amount.
Yeah, it was. And now I'm on the wrong side because I can't deal damage.
Ah, damn it. Kill this thingy majigger. Kill the shit out of him.
This is a pretty epic boss, though.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. I like it.
But these boss fights really don't last long if you know what you're doing.
That's how most boss fights are, though.
I mean, you have to admit it's better than a boss fight that takes forever.
I ain't gonna complain. I don't want a boss fight that takes forever. There you go.
I wouldn't mind if it took forever if there were checkpoints in between them. Most ones that I know... Ow! That looks painful.
A little bit.
But yeah, most long boss fights have checkpoints in them. Some of them don't. Oh.
Fair enough. Uh-oh. Ryu.
Nice ponytail.
Oh, hello!
This boss fight was a lot simpler in the original Ninja Gaiden. However, I take this boss out with style.
With style?
Yeah, with style.
Let's see what you got.
Boom! Boom. All those skulls. He's taking damage when they touch me. That normally would do a ton of damage because I'm invincible during Ninpo.
Oh.
I actually do use the other... Oh, what happened? Whoa. That was glitchy.
That was very glitchy.
Wow, I just kicked his skull in.
Oh.
But because I figured here, now would be a good time to showcase the Ice Storm. As you can see here, there's a reason I don't use that in the main game, because it's pretty useless.
Boom.
But but still, that's a lot of damage.
No, I think it would make more sense than using fire against fire. I just don't see how that...
Well, it's not fire, it's skulls.
Well, but even so, I don't know. I feel like the ice would be better.
Honestly, I think lightning would be the ultimate one since you can actually aim it.
That's true.
I was trying to save my last Nympho for when he sends his face at me. However, that didn't work out because I was in the middle of an attacking animation, so he ate me.
Oh. I bet that tasted good. Boom.
Decided to try this out because I kind of jump up and pretend to be Thor for a moment.
Thor. Okay, that actually did a considerable amount.
And then I use my last Nympho here. And it's time to take this boss out with style.
Oh, okay. This is gonna be great. How awesome is it gonna be? It's gonna be fucking awesome. Let's do it.
It is.
This better be good.
How many
Is it
people
gonna be with
can
a
you...
paddle? Oh, it's good then.
How many people do you know can say they took out the one of the very final bosses with the spear gun?
Not too many people, but man, it doesn't do much damage.
I think I cave and use one more Nympho.
Yeah, I can tell.
But there we go. That's more manageable.
Oh my god,
Boom.
that doesn't do...
Come on, one more! I killed him with the spear gun.
God, that would have taken forever to use a spear gun.
I would not have had enough health.
No.
Oh, as you can see, Ryu's turning back to normal. You didn't get to see him turn to a fiend, but at least you see him become normal.
There you go.
Well, that's the end of this chapter.
Yay.
Although, I think there's another minute or so in. I can't tell.
Alright, oh yeah, let's see. Are you the best ninja or are you the shitty ninja?
I think I earned that.
Master ninja!
I think I earned that rank with how I killed the boss.
I guess with a spear gun, yeah, you better be one hell of a master ninja. So we will definitely see you next time.
Mm-hmm.